All right, we're going to explain how to play the game Stix. That way when we get out on the field, we can just clarify some questions and start right away. So first, the field for Stix is separated into 4 parts. We have a line here and a line here cutting the field in half. There will also be lines going all the way around so you know where the boundaries are. It's very similar to capture the flag, except for instead of just 2 teams, you have 4 teams who each have their own side. So for this example, we have our purple team, our orange team, our blue team, and our yellow team. These circles are positioned like about 2/3 of the way back, and they're going to be a hula hoop that you'll see in the middle of each quadrant, and inside the quadrant will be 4 sticks. It doesn't matter if the sticks are different colors or if they have different duct tape on them. All that matters is that each team starts with 4 sticks right there. Those are like the flags from Capture the Flags. In the way back corner, sometimes there's just a cone right here. Sometimes you might just have a cone here like this showing this area, or sometimes it'll actually be drawn out. But this is the jail. So if you get out, like in Capture the Flag, you're going to go to the jail of whatever team got you out. So when the game starts, the object is to be able to get, because there 9 sticks is what you need to win total. So you start with 4 and you need to get another 5 sticks to win. Now, I'm going to explain how to set up your flags so you know when you get out, and then we'll go back to the rules of the game. So for that, I have a volunteer. Okay, so we're using a sock to be our flag, but it's actually going to be just a strip of cloth that you'll be given. So each team has a different color cloth. That's how you can tell what team the person's on. It's a dirty
sock. I just took it off.
So for today, we're using a dirty sock, team dirty sock. Now, when you put your flag in, you're just going to tuck it into the side of your pants. It doesn't matter if you have pockets or not. If you do have pockets, you can put it in the pocket, but it has to be on the side of you. And that's because if people are reaching for the flag, you don't want them grabbing at the front of you or the back of you. So that's why it's important that it's right on the side. The other important thing is if you have a long shirt, that even when your shirt comes down, that you can still see a large enough portion of the flag to be able to grab it. Okay? And you may not tie the flag to your belt buckles. No doing that. So if I was on the opposite team as Stevie and I was trying to get him out and I'm running and I grab his flag and pull it out, he now has to go to jail. I'm going to hand him back the flag. He's not going to put it back in his pocket yet. He's just going to hold it. That tells everyone else on the field that he is out. So that way they don't keep trying to tag him or tackle him. And he's going to walk right through the course to the jail of whatever quadrant he got out in. So he goes back, we're going to pretend that that's the jail, and once he's in jail, he can put his flag back in. Okay? Now, the way that he can get out of jail is if somebody from his own team, let's pretend I'm on his own team, I come running in and I touch his hand, he now is safe. And we have a free walk back to our own quadrant as long as we are either holding hands or wrists. So we have to stay like this the whole way back to our quadrant. That tells people that they can't steal our flags again and get us out, that we're still safe until we're back to our spot. All right, back to the rules of the game. So the way that this works, let's pretend that I am on purple team, and each team can pick one person to be their jail and flags guard. So only one person is allowed to like goosey guard, we'll call it. And they have the one person goosey guards both places. That way they're not actually just sitting on top of it. The other people, if they're chasing someone, they can run back here to guard, but they can't just stay here. So if I'm on purple team, I have my one guard, and I'm going to go try and steal one of orange's flags. And so I run over here, and orange team comes and they get my flag. Then I'm going to go to orange team's jail. Okay, now let's say that another purple person comes, this guy's here, and I run over and I grab him. Now he's going to come with me. We're going to continue to hold hands all the way back. Nobody can get us out. We have free walk backs back to here. If I manage to get to a flag, I also have a free walk back. So as long as I touch one of these sticks, sorry, not flags. If I touch one of these sticks, then nobody can get me on the way back. Once I'm in my quadrant, I can run it all the way over. Now my team has 5 sticks. Okay, let's say that we keep playing the game. If one person is out here, I need more people for my... If one person is out there and I'm running here and I grab this guy free, we cannot go get a stick also. And likewise, if I get a stick, I can't go tag somebody free. I can either get a person or I can get a stick, but I can't get 2 in the same run. Once I have a free walk back, I have to bring it back into my quadrant. If I am in here trying to steal a yellow person's stick and a blue guy is in here trying to steal a yellow person's stick, we could actually go for each other's flags too. And whoever got the other person's flag first would be the one who has to go to jail. But it doesn't matter. We both can go after each other because we're not in our home place. The only place you're safe is in your own quadrant. Nobody can grab your flag if you're in your own quadrant. The way that you win, like I said, is if you get a total of 9 sticks. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say that I got 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. At that point, the game is over. Purple team wins. Once a team has won, the game gets stopped and everybody counts to see how many flags they have left. So at this point, I have 9, so we won. Orange team has 1 flag, blue team has 3, and yellow team has 3. So purple team is going to get 4 points for first place. There's a tie for second place. So both these teams are going to get 3 points because there was a tie. And then the third place team would get 2 points. And those point values are all laid out. But that's how everybody gets a point, in every game. It's not just the team who wins who gets the first place points. The only other rules, if you step out of bounds at any point, you go to jail. So if I'm trying to run over here and I step out of bounds because I'm being chased, then I go to the closest jail that's not my own. And did I miss any? Oh, okay. There's another way. If 2 people want to, they can do a tug of war, which you do with your hands. So, can I borrow a hand right there? So if I was in my boundaries and he was in his boundaries and we wanted to do tug of war, we could try and pull each other into each other's side. And if I were to pull him over into my quadrant, then I could pull out his flag and he'd have to go to my jail. So you can hold on to each other and do that. You also, if it's somebody who is in your grade or older than you and you sneak over here, I can try and push them into my quadrant and pull out their flag, but only if I am smaller than them. You can't push kids that are smaller than you into your quadrant. So that is all of the rules for this game. Feel free to rewind and rewatch it if you need it clarified or to ask us questions. We're looking forward to playing.